Hello. Today is Monday, July the 29th, and I took my first dose of Compounded Tirzepatide yesterday. Well, late last night. It probably was around 11:30 last night on Sunday, July the 28th. So today is my very first day. Woohoo! My very first full day because it's 11 o'clock at night on Monday. So today went okay. I didn't necessarily feel too weird. The only thing that I noticed was I drank a lot more today, like a lot more water. And I had to go to the bathroom a lot. So I don't know if it kind of reminded me of, when you go like on a liquid diet or like keto where you just like have to pee so much. And you have like this really big water weight loss. That's what it kind of reminded me of. I did eat today. I don't really. Oh, I had protein coffee for breakfast because I was like, what did I have for breakfast? I didn't really have breakfast, but I had protein, like a Owen protein drink mixed with coffee. I think that was caffeinated coffee, but I made it Sunday night like iced coffee. So I had that for breakfast. And for lunch, I had leftovers. When I was in Gary, my dad made a Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes and broccoli. So I wasn't really that hungry, so I cut the hamburger patty basically in half. So I had half of the mashed potatoes, half of the hamburger patty, and half of the broccoli. So I'll have the other half probably tomorrow for lunch again. And for dinner, Sharon made lemon chicken and California medley and rice pilaf. So that's what I had for dinner. I think tomorrow she said she was going to make either pork chops or cube steak. I can't remember which one. So yeah, I just feel a little tired today, but I can't necessarily say that's from the medicine. I was already tired earlier in the weekend. I ended up going to my original plan. Well, the medicine arrived on Tuesday. So I don't remember what Tuesday's date is. Did it arrive on Tuesday? Yeah, it arrived on Tuesday. First off, I'm sorry for rambling, but the process to get the medicine was relatively quick. I feel like I filled out the form either on Thursday night. Yeah, I think I filled it out on Thursday night. I actually, they gave me, I think they gave me the prescription on Thursday night too, but the pharmacy doesn't fill the prescriptions on Friday. So it shipped on Monday and they ship it next day air from Florida with ice packs. So I received it on Tuesday. I didn't want to take it on Tuesday. My original plan was I was going to take it on Wednesday, but then I was like, oh no, that's not a good idea because if you feel bad, you'll still have to work, the next couple of days. So you should really take it on Friday. And that was my intention to take it on Friday, but I had to go to Gary because we were having this family picnic. So I wasn't able to take it on Friday. So then I ended up coming back home on Sunday and I was like, oh, I don't really want to take it on Sunday because what if I feel bad? Then I'll have to soldier through for the rest of the week. But I didn't really want to wait another full 5 days to take it on Friday, so I just took it today. I'm thinking about being bad and taking my second dose on Friday, so Friday could be my official day instead of Sunday. Because I just feel like if I end up starting to feel bad as I titrate up, then at least I'd have, Saturday and Sunday to try to recover. But I'm just going to have to see how I end up feeling. But so far, so good. I feel okay. I just feel like I've urinated a lot and I feel kind of achy. Like, how, like, you, I don't necessarily think I have a fever, but how you get, like a shot, well, I guess, like a vaccine, and you feel okay the first day, or you might feel okay once you take it, but then as the days go on, you start to feel the side effects, basically. So I think since I might have urinated a lot, I might be feeling a little achy, but I did take I drank probably like a small 12-ounce bottle, I think, of Gatorade Zero. So 1.5, because I drank half of it last night after I took the shot right before I went to bed. So I just feel a little, achy. But other than that, the achy and the having to go to the bathroom a lot, I felt like my mouth was a little dry too. So I feel like that's why I was drinking a whole bunch of water. So that's how I've been feeling. A little tired, but I can't say that was from the medicine. I was already pretty tired before I took the medicine, because I just didn't really get a chance to rest this weekend. And also, my period started this weekend too. So I'm on my cycle right now. So it's just a lot of things happening at once. But hopefully that should be over within the next couple of days and everything should be okay. So far, so good. I feel okay. The needle didn't really hurt. It was like I'm not really scared of shots anyway, but it was a little weird shooting myself because I never gave myself a shot before. So that part was a little weird, but the needle didn't really hurt. It just went in. It did bleed a little bit. Somebody said that they didn't bleed, but I did bleed a little bit, which I'm shocked because I tried to, I did try to prick my finger one time and I could barely get blood out. But then I had the nerve to bleed here. But it wasn't a lot. It was just a tiny bit anyway. But it did bleed a little bit. So, but yeah, it felt pretty. I wanted to get a sharps container, but I didn't. But my aunt gave me she had a big, a really long pill bottle. So she gave me that. So I just put the cap back on the needle and put it in the pill bottle. So I'm going to use that as like kind of like a temporary sharps container. I read online that you can use if you don't want to actually go out and buy a sharps container, you can use like a laundry detergent bottle, and you just have to make sure you like mark it very well, and then that you tape it up once you're done using it. So I guess that is an option, because I'm sure they might not be, because I think I cleaned the laundry room out, but I'm sure there'll eventually be an empty laundry bottle around. Oh, I think my parents actually have some of those Tide Pod containers at their house that I could probably use too. So the next time I go up there, I'll just grab one of those. I don't think I'm going to spend the money anymore like I originally planned. I did buy a sharps container recently from my parents. They were taking Ozempic, like the real Ozempic with the auto injector pin situation. So I bought them one. I should have bought one a long time ago. So my daddy could have used it for when he does his pricks for his glucose monitor, but I totally forgot. But yeah, my parents were, I'm new to this, but my parents were like early adapters as far as GLP-1s are concerned. I don't know how much weight my dad has lost. I don't really know how much weight my mom has lost either, but I'm sure she's probably, it's hard. She's like not really that mobile, so she's not able to stand on the scale. So she would have to get weighed at the doctor's office, using like a special scale. But I believe that she is at least 70 pounds down. I don't know. She might be closer to 100 pounds down. But yeah, they've lost an incredible amount of weight. But now, I think they've been on and off it for probably since maybe like a year and a half ago. Yes, so sometimes their insurance covers it, sometimes they don't, and all of this other stuff. So I think my dad was talking about not necessarily being on it anymore because he didn't really want to lose any more weight. But my mom is still on it. She is just decided that she's going to keep paying for it for now, I guess, until she can't afford it anymore. So, but they've had a lot of success with it. They haven't really mentioned any side effects besides, I think that my mom gets constipated. I think she gets constipated with hers, but I don't think my dad has really said anything about himself having any side effects, but I don't know. So, to make a long story short, today's been okay. I've just been a little tired. Maybe I'll talk about that in a different memo about, my previous attempts at weight loss and everything like that, or maybe not. But so far so good. One day is down. I weighed myself today, and I think it said I was 253.8. So 253, 254-ish pounds. I did have a lot of weave in my hair, so maybe 1 pound was like a weave, but that is my starting weight. I also took starting measurements, because sometimes I figure you might not see the scale move, but if you have the measurements to go off of, you could at least check that to see if anything has happened. I'm starting to get tired, but to be honest with you, I am happy that I'm a little tired, because beforehand, like I said, I wasn't really going to get into it, but I'll partially get into it. I was taking Phentermine, or however you pronounce it, but I had took that from December. I only got like a 4 months prescription from my doctor. That's all she was willing to give me. But then I was able to kind of like milk that out for like 6 months. Because at one point I just felt like the weight loss had slowed down. But I was really wired. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll just take a half a pill. And then that turned to, oh, I'll just take a half a pill every other day. So I kind of weaned myself off of that once my prescription had ran out. But I felt like I've been wired for like the last 6 months, and I've barely been getting any sleep, which I think also kind of contributed to the lack of weight loss. I did lose weight. I probably would say that I lost because my weight kind of fluctuates. I probably say that I lost between 15 to 20 pounds, but that was over probably like a 7-month period. So not really that much at all. And a majority of the weight loss happened that first month. I think I lost like 10 pounds the first month. And then the rest of these months, I had lost the additional 5 to 10 pounds. So, it was, so I am kind of happy that I'm starting to feel a little tired, because I just felt like I've been wired for like the last 6 or 7 months. And I didn't really have a problem with sleeping, but it's just been hard to sleep. So I am grateful that I'm starting to at least feel tired. And so then hopefully I'll be able to start getting the rest that I need. Because I'm the type of person, like, once I'm up, I'm up. So, like, I try not to wake up at night, because I just want to sleep. Because once I get up, it's just like I'm not going to be able to, it's hard for me to go back to sleep once I get up. And I'm not really like a nappy type person to take naps in the midday. So I'm just grateful that at least I'm starting to feel a little tired. I could have, before I got on the phentermine, my doctor actually was going to put me on, she started talking about the GLP-1, so she would have been willing to write me a prescription for them. But I told her, don't bother, because my insurance itself is pretty janky, and it doesn't cover weight loss medicine at all. So I was like, it doesn't make sense for you to write me for them at that time, because I wasn't able to pay the out-of-pocket costs for the medicines. So, well, I probably could have found a way to make it work, but I wasn't willing to pay the out-of-pocket costs for the medicine. So that's how I started out on the phentermine. And I had been on it before, and I didn't lose any weight. So I didn't really expect to lose anything this last time. So the fact that I was able to lose the 15 to 20 pounds, even though, it had been like a really long time, I was grateful for that, because before, when I took it, I only had the 1 month supply, and I was supposed to go back so she can like check my blood pressure and give me the rest of the refills and everything. But I didn't go back, because I was like, this shit ain't working. I ain't going back. Well, I eventually went back to her, but I didn't go back to that. I didn't go back for that. So hopefully by the time she sees me at my next yearly checkup, that I will have lost a decent amount of weight. I don't know. Technically, since I got my last checkup in December, I'm technically supposed to go for my next checkup in December. But December is kind of busy for a doctor's office, because everybody has made their deductibles, so they're just trying to see the doctor. And I'm probably not going to make my deductible this year, so there's no need for me to try to rush in there and get it done by the end of the year. I very rarely meet my deductible. I think I probably only met my deductible once or twice. Maybe only once. Well, possibly twice. Once or twice in the last 15 years. So I just don't really go to the doctor like that. So I probably won't end up going to the doctor until January. Because it's August now. Yeah, so I probably won't be able to go to January. But I probably should make my appointment now for January, because sometimes it's kind of hard to get in. But that's a good idea. I really should make my appointment. Okay, I'll do that. But hopefully if that's the case, hopefully I will have lost a significant amount of weight by January. But I'm sorry, this is all over the place. I just been rambling on, so I am going to end this, because this is just really 20 minutes of nothingness. I think after I get done with this one, I'll remake it with a shorter, more condensed version. Okay, well, thanks. Talk to you later.